The shining light that we bear, we're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only ones to make Anambra shine. With our sweat and blood,
Okay, National salute! Salute! AA/20A/0155. Core member Zakaria Emmanuel Yakubu. Gas provided by 2020 batch A 31 core members. Gas present, ready for inspection. Your Excellency.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, His Excellency is now here inspecting the African mountain by the core members. After that, we will proceed to the podium to take salute before we move on to the other ends of the podium. This is the wind shooting. When it has
National salute! Salute! May I have your permission to dismiss the gas into the gas room? Your Excellency. Permission granted. Sentry stand fast. Remain the gas into the gas room. Dismiss.
Thank you.
2020 batch A stream 1 core member Fangop. 2000
1,100 on parade, ready for oath-taking ceremony. May I have a permission to stand up at ease, Your Excellency?
Permission granted.
See, all of you come back. People are scattering the parade. Come back.
Obiano, Akoko Idike, and all other guests to the opening ceremony of the 2020 Batch A orientation course and swearing in formalities for core members deployed to Anambra State. I'd like to thank God for joining mercies upon all the prospective core members and other guests here who traveled from all over the country to our state, Anambra State. I'd like to thank His Excellency for creating a conducive micro and macro environment that has made Anambra State the preferred destination, not only for sports, but for recreation, for tourism, for investment, but also for national youth service. Let me assure you, Your Excellency, that your massive and deliberate investment in security, human capital development, infrastructure, and youth empowerment will continue to yield dividends for Anambra State for decades, even when oil ceases to flow in our nation. Your Excellency, sir, may I kindly report to you that at the close of registration at midnight earlier today, a total of 1,926 prospective core members were registered, comprising of 1,008 females and 908 males. And they are made up of young people from all over Nigeria. I want to assure you that all the prospective core members and all other entrants into this orientation camp were thoroughly screened and certified free from COVID-19. We have also taught and imbibed all known best practices that will prevent its outbreak and or spread in our midst. The prospective core members have been comfortably accommodated. They have started being fed the way you have always desired it. They have been kitted and they are ready to learn. I'm also glad to report that they have in turn displayed uncommon discipline, appreciation for the facilities offered, and a burning desire to be part of the Anambra Renaissance. Over the next 3 weeks, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, the participants in this orientation course shall be exposed to the people and culture of the Anambra, the imperatives of citizenship and leadership, basic life-saving skills, including entrepreneurship and business ownership procedures. For us in the NYSC, we shall remain committed to supporting government at all levels in implementing programs and projects that will impact on the lives of the vulnerable, leveraging particularly on the strength, intellect, and spread of our core members. I acknowledge here the immense support we have received from the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Police Force, the Department of State Services, Man O' War, the Red Cross Society, Anambra State Health Management Board, Anambra State Fire Service, Anambra Aswama, and other federal and state agencies in putting this orientation course together. On behalf of the camp officials, I pledge that we shall put in our best to mold these young, impressionable men and women into patriotic Nigerians over the next 3 weeks. Our prayer, Your Excellency, is that God will continue to guide you, guide your steps, and through you, continue to develop and sustain Anambra as true light of the nation.
Your Excellency, we are so glad to have you here today with the National Youth Service Corps to
to celebrate the COP members, the Orientation COP, on this day, Thursday, on the occasion of swearing-in ceremony of the 2020 Batch A Stream 1 orientation course held here in Umuawulu, Mbaukwu. We're delighted to receive Your Excellency as a special guest at this very occasion, marking the 2020 Batch A orientation course and formal induction of prospective COP members in the national service in Anambra State. First, I wish to congratulate these compatriots for successfully completing their tertiary education in spite of the several landmines in the educational sector. I'll further congratulate you for being posted to Anambra State, where young people, irrespective of the state of origin, are offered opportunities to prosper and actualize their dreams. I join in the management staff and members of the National Youth Service Corps to thank our award-winning governor for his numerous interventions, including his commitment to bequeathing a state-of-the-art orientation camp here in Umuawulu, Mbaukwu, Anambra State. We also thank His Excellency for various equipments, beds, auditorium chairs, street light electricity, both internal and external, remodeling the whole edifice. Your Excellency, you would also remember that in 10 February 2015, you laid the foundation stone on this very environment, and today you will be commissioning the mega complex that you have built for the people, National Youth Service Corps. Excellency, the Anambra State NYSC, under our watch, will continue to reciprocate these numerous gestures by deploying the energies and intellect of our COP members to the areas of critical manpower deficit in Anambra State, particularly in science and primary health care. In fact, Your Excellency, the medical and paramedical personnel in this 2010 batch A will be posted to the primary health care centers in all our states in order to deliver health care to the grassroots as envisioned by you. In the same vein, all graduates of education will teach in our secondary schools to sustain the state's gain and standards in science, technology, and mathematics. Gentlemen COP members, my appeal to you is to take advantage of the orientation course and the service you let to learn the virtues of discipline, teamwork, entrepreneurship, delay, gratification, and service. This will be taught by NYSC and in Anambra. These are the virtues we live by, the guarantees of personal, family, and societal national prosperity. Starting from this orientation course, we shall reward all good behavior and sanction all manifestations of antisocial behavior. The NYSC reward system has over the years proven to be the first window of discovering, incubating, and rewarding leaders in Nigerian, exemplified by His Excellency, who during his own service year, I think it's 80-81, you were the best copper in Benue State. And I would assume that people will be wondering why you are so vested on making sure that the camp is set up to be the best NYSC camp in Nigeria. At every point in time, Your Excellency, in my meetings with you, you've always wanted to make sure that everything, facilities that we have in this camp is top-notch so that coppers can come in and have a good experience of Anambra State. I assure you that the program packaged for 3 weeks is capable of transforming our coppers to become better Nigerians with tangible contributions to the emergence of Nigeria, of our collective dream. Excellency, whilst I also thank you for approving to provide good media systems, air conditioning systems for the auditorium and offices of the NYSC management staff, I would also request Your Excellency that you also please help with the issues of movement for corps members in inspection for project monitoring. The oath of allegiance to Nigeria is solemn. The national pledge is a serious commitment. Both must be respected and kept at all times. I pray that the good God of heaven shall give you the grace to keep the words of oath and you swear today, and bless you all as you rededicate to the service of our fatherland.
Presenting the corps members on camp, we will have the privilege of the Chief Judge signing sample oath forms for these 10 prospective corps members bearing the flag and approaching the table of his lordship. We have this parade this morning. 2020 batch A, strip 1, swearing-in ceremony, and the overall parade commander, Oluwole Ebeneza Oluwaseun, AN 0337. And leading the special platoon is Nian Rachel, AN. To defend her unity and uphold her honor and glory, so help me God. Still, your right hand raised to your shoulder level. It is my honor to hand over the microphone to His Lordship.
Vincent Mwabeze Abata hereby pledge to follow at all times the leadership of those in authority, irrespective of their social and educational background, and in particular, I shall, at all times and places, think, act, regard myself, and speak first as a Nigerian before anything else. Be proud of the fatherland, appreciate and cherish the culture, traditions, arts, and languages of the nation. Be prepared to serve honestly, faithfully, and if need be, pay the supreme sacrifice for the fatherland. Be well informed about the history, geography, economy, and the resources of Nigeria. Have a healthy attitude to work and play. I shall not only be ready to work in any part of the country to which I am deployed, but also genuinely identify myself with the problems and aspirations of the people of the areas in which I work. Tackle difficulties and challenges in a disciplined and self-reliant manner. Constitutionally pursuing grievances and properly channeling such for redress. See myself always as a leader who must give effective leadership by my transparent, honesty, and selfless service. detest and shun bribery and all forms of corruption and nepotism. Be courteous and polite to all and sundry. Be obedient without being slavish. And always remember the motive and strive continuously to live up to the ideals of the National Youth Service Corps during and after my service year. So help me God.
In 28031, she studied chemistry from the Taraba State University. She's going to have her oath form signed now by His Lordship.
Open your leg. Tell the other person there. Tell him to open. Open your hand.
Coming up right after, representative of platoon number 1, we have and she studied and she's coming out on behalf of members of platoon number 3. All along, their names have been in pencil, but today, a public administrator from the Imo State University.
Good day, everybody, and a very hearty welcome to our highly esteemed guests. You are highly welcome. I would like to give a vote of thanks to His Excellency Chief Dr. Obiano for your kindness and your love and support towards NYSC Anambra State. We appreciate you, sir. May God bless you. We thank you also for this very beautiful camp which you rendered to us. Thank you very much. And again, we'd like to say thank you very much in advance for the wonderful things that you're yet to do for us in NYSC Anambra. Thank you very much, sir.
Who is this squad? They use phone. Why are you pushing? They use phone. So stop that. Everybody are taking it.
Also on behalf of we envision how His Excellency was during his youth service years, and the core members they have vision, and they brought this to present to His Excellency.
On behalf of the people and government of Anambra State, I welcome you all to this occasion. I am particularly delighted to welcome the prospective corps members who should commence their service to Nigeria in Anambra State after undergoing the 2020 Batch A Stream 1 orientation course, which begins today. For us in Anambra State, there are two reasons to be happy today. The first reason is the arrival of thousands of brilliant Nigerian youths, men and women, who are here to serve their fatherland for a mandatory one-year period. And God has brought them to the light of the nation, and Anambra is waiting for you. You are going to have the fun of your life. The other reason is that we are formally inaugurating this amazing NYSC orientation camp complex built by my administration. On the 10th of February 2015 precisely, I laid the foundation stone for this complex with the intention of building the best NYSC orientation camp in Nigeria. Happily, I have been told that this camp is the best orientation camp in Nigeria today. It is equipped with all amenities needed in modern camp. It is designed to accommodate over 3,000 people. And just like Aremu told me, I understand that all of you will be taking your bath under a shower. Unlike my own experience many years ago in Benue State. The complex also has an auditorium and has a capacity to accommodate 3,000 people in a sitting arrangement. I'm immensely delighted to be here to formally commission it, and I think that the members of 2020 Batch A-1 have every reason to be happy for being the first set of core members to use this facility after its inauguration. You are a historic set. I think you should clap for yourselves. Anyone who has followed my administration from inception can easily see that we always look at things from the economic point of view. We build roads and bridges that have economic importance. The Nigerian Police Games that we just hosted last week had a huge economic impact on Anambra State just for 8 days. Over 1.8 billion came into the state. And all the small businesses benefited from this. And now when you do the velocity of money, the taxi guy buys fuel, fuel guy buys rice guy buys wheat, and what have you, then you can now multiply in geometric progression what this impact is for our state. This is a permanent orientation camp that we are commissioning here today. Also has enormous economic importance. The orientation camp is expected to cater for 300 direct jobs and over 1,000 indirect jobs. That is the essence of our investment in this project. Apart from the fact that it will be a comfortable place to pull together men and women who are serving their fatherland for a mandatory period of 1 year. Ladies and gentlemen, the NYSC scheme shall have, the NYSC scheme will be 47 years in May this year. This scheme was established in May of 1973 as a tool for reconciliation and reconstruction and restoration of Nigeria after the devastation of the Civil War 47 years earlier. I think the NYSC scheme has been extremely useful in strengthening the ties that bind us together as one country. I am a product of this scheme. I served in various states in 79-80 service year. Apart from commanding the overall personal parade, I ended up with the best prize as a core member in Benue State. My advice to all of you is to be an effective participator in this program. Don't be stepping aside. If you do this program with all your heart like we did in Benue State today, if I go back to memories, rest of my time I can recall were the times under my NYSC scheme in Benue State. Because not only that I was the accountant of Benue Hotels, I was also I was appearing in 2 topical programs on youth forum and youth panorama on radio, on radio television. So I was a very popular face in Benue State that time. Of course, being the accountant of Benue hotels, no party will happen without you passing through my domain. And we had great fun there. So I wish that to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, it has enhanced national cohesion, intellectual culture, tolerance, and national unity. Indeed, the NYSC scheme shall continue to be relevant for a very long time to come. I have instructed that there will be free Igbo lessons. You know, it would be nice if you can learn some Igbo throughout, because this is the dominant language that is spoken here. Although we have a little of Igala, 2%, you know, but 98% speak Igbo. And it would be nice if you have the basic things you can use in buying things, you know, and interacting with people. Just like I did many years ago with the TIP language, which I still speak partially. You know, it's a long time, so I've forgotten a few of them. Fellow contractors, let me restate the commitment of my administration to the NYSC Skills Acquisition Center for the Southeast, which is located in Anambra State. We will ensure that the speedy completion of this project will ensure that the objectives of the center shall be fully realized. The NYSC Directorate and the Ministry of Youth Empowerment and Creative Economy are already working together to facilitate this. I wish to assure you of my administration's commitment to your welfare in Anambra State. To welcome you, I've instructed by protocol to deliver 5 cows to you this evening. I've also decided to subsidize your feeding by 10 million naira monthly. So you have no cause not to remember what he said, to whom more is given. Are you going to work well in Anambra State? I'll be happy at the end of your service. Most of you would have married some Igbo people. As someone who was once a core member, I assure you that there's always something to gain from diligent service to our country. I urge you to put your best in the service of Anambra State, the service of Nigeria during this service year and beyond. But I have one appeal. By God's grace, we are not going to have all the core members of this batch and other people that are coming. There will be no deaths this year. Amen. And I pray for this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Please don't travel unnecessarily. And also ensure that you take a right path to travel if necessary. But don't begin to jump into vehicles and all that kinds of things. This will minimize all the challenges we've had in the past. May God bless all of you, and may God strengthen all of you. May God strengthen your leadership under General Shuaibu Ibrahim and other supporting members. I want to particularly thank the Honorable Minister of Sports and Youth Economy for coming and for coming to Anambra for the second time in less than 2 weeks. We want you to be coming every day, if you can. Thank you, everybody, and God bless Nigeria, God bless Anambra State, and God bless the NYSC scheme.
Put your hands.
Let me also say that there's a second reason why you should count yourself lucky. That you will be the beneficiary of the 33,000 naira alawi. Isn't that true? Are you looking forward to that? We have His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari
we have him to thank for that increase from 19,000, is it 800 or 900, to 33,000 naira per month, which is 3,000 above the minimum wage. So you will join me in raising your cap to say Buhari, say Baba. Thank you very much. Let me just say a few words about His Excellency. Barely 2 weeks ago, I was here for the 12th police games. He brought back a police game that was almost moribund. We saw the level of commitment and investment in sports development, and I was here to thank him personally and be part of the police games. I'm glad to be back here about 11, 12 days after, to also thank him again for investing in the second mandate area of my ministry. After sports, the second mandate area is youth development. Your Excellency, I want to thank you on behalf of the federal government of Nigeria for your investment in the youth of this country. This orientation camp that we intend to commission this afternoon stands in adroit testimony to your commitment to investing in the lives of our youth. Not just these youth corpers that are here today, but the batches of youth corpers that will pass through this camp in the coming years. It is a standing and befitting legacy. I want to thank you because you are investing not just in brick and mortar, not just in roads and buildings, but you are making the best investment in our youth, those on the camp here and the youth of Anambra who are in different skills acquisition center. I want to thank you, Your Excellency, and assure you that your investment will stand the test of time, will be a legacy that will be remembered.
Three of the chairs to the Executive Governor, Anambra State. Chief Dr. Willie Obiano. Hip, hip, hip. You see, sometimes when you allow us to run hip, hip, hip. Louder. Hip, hip, hip. Who replace address? Replace address.
Director NYSC, Major General Ibrahim, the the state coordinator of NYSC, Faremo, the Speaker Anambra State House of Assembly, the Honorable Commissioner for Youth and Creative Economy, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to officially commission this NYSC complex built by this administration. We started this job in 2015, and to the glory of God, we have done 98% of it. The remaining 2% will be landscaping and what have you. And the contractor is on site here. And I will commission this in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
I'll break this tonight.
Let's sit back. Sit back. This young man.
Well, let me read what is written on the plaque to commemorate the official commissioning of this complex. This NYSC Permanent Orientation Camp, Umuawulu, Mbaukwu, was officially commissioned by the Executive Governor of Anambra State, Chief Dr. Obiano, this 12th day of March 2020, to the glory of God.